And we are being joined by Magnus. Magnus, congratulations.
Thank you.
Magnus, you were not happy with your play against Fabi. You wrapped it up in just 3 games today. Are you happier with the way things went?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my play today. Obviously, I played way too risky in the opening in game 2, and I could have been lost there. But I think the way that I handled the game after was pretty good. So yeah, I would overall say that we played 3 very complicated games, and I feel like I handled them really well.
Yeah, it felt like quite a dominating performance, especially with the white pieces. And you mentioned game 2, that was Alireza's big shot at making the comeback. Magnus, what happened when you played H5?
Well, I knew that B5 was the move, and I couldn't really remember the lines. So I thought, how about H5? And then I was looking a little bit at knight B5, and I thought, it looks very interesting. So I thought maybe I'm losing, but anyway, it looked really interesting. So I think it's probably like a bit too risky, but it worked out pretty well.
Yeah. And Magnus, while in the winners final, experience prevailed with you winning. In our losers bracket, I don't know if you were following the action, but Fabi and Wesley have been knocked out. Did you follow the matches there?
Yeah, I followed it a bit. Obviously, Fabi had every chance to win his match, while Wesley didn't seem to have many chances. Like he continued kind of in the same vein as in the World Cup, that he was surviving, and then suddenly there was one chance too much. So yeah, it's just me against the kids now.
It is you against the kids, and you will get a rest day tomorrow, Magnus, while they will fight it out for a spot against you. And we have an interesting question that I want to bring up from our chat. It's from Mohammed 1 CR7. And the question is, did you miss Hikaru in this event?
I didn't really think about that. I feel like I played pretty strong players in the last couple of games, but yeah, I mean, in general, in all these formats, he's been like among the very best, probably the second best player in the world. So obviously, any event that he doesn't play in is slightly weaker.
And Magnus, this is the Generation Cup, and you mentioned it's you against the kids now. Which of the 3 remaining kids would you rather face in the Grand Final?
It will be fun to play Alireza again. Maybe we'll have 3 or 4 sharp games again. Would be great. But yeah, I'm happy to be in the final. So regardless of whom I play, I'm happy.
It's going to be exciting to watch who makes it through that. Magnus, we just have a couple more questions from our featured chat. And it's the next one's from Mr. Gilgolon. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. And he wants to know that what do you say to yourself when trying to defend a difficult position?
Depends on the kind of position. Like if it's a passive, worse position, then, well, it's very hard to say though, because there are different techniques. Like the 2 main techniques are, one, just trying to hold, and the second is trying to hold by creating counterplay. And like knowing which one to use where is kind of the key to defensive techniques. If you're talking about the position I had in game 2 today, well, first of all, I didn't know that it was losing, so that helped, even though I did suspect that it was a pretty bad position. But yeah, I was just trying to hold on, play as well as I could. The position was so complicated that, especially in such a time control, like I don't know. It's not really a thing. It's just a complicated position that you try to do your best in.
I've seen this so many times, Magnus. You not only have this incredible ability to convert winning positions almost flawlessly, but also be able to turn around and win worse positions. How do you do it? How do you do it better than others?
I don't think I do, though. I think there are others who are much better at getting out of worse positions than I am. I think there are even stats on that when it comes to like scrambling in worse positions, and I'm okay, but I'm not one of the best. And I think the reason is that I don't have that much experience being worse. So yeah, I usually play from a position of strength. So people like Hikaru, for instance, who often gets in poor positions, he defends them extremely well and extremely resourcefully. To be fair, Alireza as well. So yeah, I think, I'm not really one of the best when it comes to that.
And Magnus, finally, the burning question that everyone wants to know in chat. It's from Krishna 21234. Are carrots your secret prep for online events?
Not really. It's been working pretty well. At least it worked well today. I usually eat like my last meal of the day before I play. So it's just a little something to both for nutritious value and also to keep a little bit of energy.
And Magnus, you've earned yourself a rest day. What are you going to do with it? Any chance you fancy coming here and commentating, giving me a rest day instead?
Well, what have you done to deserve a rest day, David?
You caught me there.
He's been working really hard, and doing a great job.
No, I'm gonna enjoy it for sure, and be fresh for Sunday.
Right, Magnus, get your rest. Awesome performance today, and we'll see you back for the grand final.
Thank you.